Top morning, laddies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If Deku was General Grievous and made the entire clone army. And yeah, this is my version of it. So it's so yeah. In this what if, I'm turning like the one that coughs a lot, like Jedi, into a good version. Like basically, if Ling, if he was in on a Jedi side, not a Sith side, but yeah, if he helps the Jedis instead of the dark side, kind. So yeah, and so yeah, let's begin with a quirkless, or no, actually, I only wanted to say quirkless because I'm used to saying it, but let's go over to our good friend Deku. He has a quirk called Immortal, or actually, yeah, it's the weaker version of the some quirks. You might be saying, but he's only quirkless in the. Why are you giving him that? Well, or because it's like one shot, and so I'm also making him like his smarts is like a galaxy, or past the galaxy. It's the entire multiverse. If everyone fused into one body, like all their intelligence, yeah, he's smart. So, at age of 4, him his mother went. Sorry about that. Yeah. So then, when at age of 4, they went to quirk doctor. And gosh dang it, I forgot to add one person. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But there we go. I forgot to say I also add Zumi. So yeah, into this what if. So yeah, the doctor looked at Zumi first, and he says, "You become or I see that you have a quirk thing." So yeah, yay. What type is it? It's the same thing as your mother and your father's. firebending. Or I like to call it that. So, yeah. How about Izuku? Well, let's see. As he looks over at Izuku, went over to his file, as he says, "Ah, it does have a quirk, but I'll just say," as he says, he has the immortal quirk. So basically, he's immortal. He can never die. But he might feel pain. Okay, good. Okay. So they, during the same, or like after they left, when they both, or the Zumi and Zuko were at age of 7, their mom asked Zumi to come with. Of course, she didn't plan to. She didn't realize that someone placed a bomb in her house. So, yeah, when they left, Zuko was doing something, or not him. Don't worry. He was building a rescue robot. So he he did it outside. As he came in to use the bathroom, and he hears this beep, 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 beep. As he looks over, as he looks down, as he tried to run away, but the explosion damaged all of his parts. Or like, yeah. Zuko's machine, it was working. So when it saw the explosion, as he gets up, or he, as he was in a hallway about prepared to die thing. Yeah. As a couple of villains came to absolute wanted to stab something. So they walked over and tried to stab him. But his droids, or like the doctor robot that he made, absolutely annihilated all of them. They booked off, and then they picked, so I'm trying to say is the robot walks over to his creator, picks his body up, and because how damaged it was, basically his mother was looking for him, Um, there was nothing. As, yeah, there was nothing. Of course, Bakugo's mother and father and Bakugo couldn't believe that their house went up in smoke because, as Bakugo's mom thought it was Izuku that did it. As the as the he in his own, so he ends up getting put into a, or actually he made the robot doctor have the building techniques and paying taxes and all that stuff. So yeah, as he's in, he was the same thing in here. Yeah, he was basically, yeah. So yeah. Then when he puts on his armor, or his new skeleton body things, he, as the doctor robot thing, makes him, or like helps him walk with his new robotical legs. As, yeah. So yeah. The, yeah, so yeah. The, so he's walking around. Sorry. My dogs were barking, so yeah. So yeah, so General Grievous, or no, Zuku knows, keeps his secret from the world. He goes by the name of General Grievous. As he walks over, as yeah. As he like literally did walked over, and yeah. Sorry about that. And yeah, basically the doctor robot, or robot doctor that he created, told, or actually when he was in recovery, he says that I hope that you didn't mind, or actually the robot doctor tells him that this entire lab is for, you know, General Grievous or Zuku. Well, as Dr. Robot, or he tells the Dr. Robot that I'll keep the secret of Zuku or keep the secret, or keep Zuko a secret. I'm General Grievous. As he's not corrupted, by the way, because he wanted was revenge, and yeah, as he looks out there, he sees, he got the idea of bioengineered clones thing, like clone troopers. As yeah, so he starts to get working on it, and Dr. Robot is like, uh, Alfred. Yeah. So of course, when they basically been there, done that all his life. So yeah, they made it so fast that even they made it so perfect that even the clones were perfect. Yeah. So yeah, he basically when he hears that beep, 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 it was like time as he sees the as the Dr. Robot or actually, you know how like General Grievous walks that like with a high heel thing? Yeah. He walks around and yeah. And inside of the clones, like clone troopers, they have like basically has an a quirk, custom quirks that he designed. It's not like Order 66. But it's way more. Yeah, so he makes all of them have quirks and yeah, he's bioengineered them. As he walks over and taught them how to fight, use the guns, and use their custom quirks too. Because he still has that immortal quirk. It got pushed into his skull or into like his brain. So that's what keeps him alive. As he walks over as so he trains them, and they train new clones, and etc., etc. As the villains start a riot, like chaos thing, as the prime sin, or no, like the president of the entire Japan is like not happy about it because there was no food, no water coming in, and like no money. But even like clones, they took really good care of him. He doesn't want to, like, as he opens the door, and as he walks in, hello, and he says the Izuku, or no, I am, or of course he says, who are you? I am General Grievous. I'm a general of, or I'm the master of the clone troopers. Or maker, should I say. But please, just call me Grievous. And I will help, or I will, I'll assist, or, you know what I mean. So the president asks him to send his troops out and take care of the threat. Yes, sir. Or, actually, General Grievous, like, nods his head as like almost all the troops, they advanced, and like they basically slaughtered all the villains. As General Grievous became Prime Cinder, or so it's basically Prime Cinder Grievous. Yeah. So he ends up as everyone's like fighting over power and all that stuff, as the doctor robot was there with General Grievous, as he my voice, I haven't think say. As he says that the only people who as they thought he had a dark aura, but then when he says, I'm not here to harm, or this is my opinion. So, I, as he's like, does that say, I don't want, like, extra power, because I'm not power crazy about it, or anything. And plus, I know a thing or two about having to be, like, as he looks right at the cameras and tells them that I know that there's probably kids watching. All of you hens, spend time with your family. And we all know about the story of Izuku Midoriya. As, let me tell you. So, when he was the age of 5, he got blown up and became General Grievous. Then when he is now 7 years old, and he's running the entire empire, entire Japan, and he's not like forcing them to like do his command things, but he's more, as he tells the president that there's one thing that I did learn from as he looks over, what would that be? Well, you probably heard about Izuku, or that explosion at the, like, hotels thing. Yeah. Wasn't it, of course, the president says it was, most people said it was Zuku's, or the kids that was living there's fault. As he, no, actually, that was just a myth. It's not real. What do you mean? How do I know it's a myth? As he takes off his mask, because I was the witness it. The villains broke into that my home, as of course, Clone Trooper took the mask to make sure, or Doctor, yeah. So he says that he wasn't the one responsible. He was just trying to mind my own business, and then that happened. Who, me? How do I know it was a villain? The villains, one of them had bombs in one hand. As he he says this, that no matter, past the past, okay? As he puts it back on his mask, as he walks away, okay? And the president couldn't believe that Zuko's still alive. And before explosion, Zuko installed cameras, so yeah. And the Dr. Robot says it is the truth. He puts in the DVD player as he sees what really happened. What the boom? Yeah. In the bathroom, real man. And as they hear something, boom. And yeah. So and one of the clone troopers, I think Rex, or Commander Rex, tells him that he he you are so cruel to. It is the truth, by the way, Commander. The he as he looks at him, as he knows that he knows that Zuko, or yeah. Oh, excuse me. Please wait for part 2.